Meanwhile, a separate civil rights case against Alligator Alcatraz is moving forward against the state of Florida and the federal government. WPTV Chief Investigator Jamie Ostroff was inside a Fort Myers courtroom for a hearing today. She breaks down how the appeals court decision will impact this case.
As of Thursday afternoon, the attorney representing the federal government said here in court that there are between 120 and 125 detainees in Alligator Alcatraz. The number of detainees has been shrinking from its peak of around 1,000 since just before a judge in a separate federal lawsuit ordered the state to dismantle Alligator Alcatraz. Now, here in Fort Myers, the state said it was complying with that order, but during the hearing, they said if an appeals court were to reverse that, the state will continue to operate the detention facility. Now, in this case, attorneys with the American Civil Liberties Union say the First Amendment rights of the detainees and their immigration lawyers are being violated because they can't meet in a timely and confidential manner. ACLU lawyer Eunice Cho says even though these meetings are taking place more than they were when this lawsuit was originally filed, the issue remains.
The government made clear that if the stay was granted by the 11th Circuit, that they were going to continue to reuse the facility, that we're going to populate it again. And so I think what we expect is that the government will bring more people to be detained at Alligator Alcatraz. And of course, that raises all of the same questions that we've had throughout this litigation and since the facility was started.
The state and federal governments declined to comment today. And when both parties did walk into the courtroom this afternoon, the order to break down Alligator Alcatraz still stood. The appeals court struck it down shortly after this hearing ended. Now, because the circumstances have changed so much in this case and clearly continue to do so, the judge asked the ACLU to file a new amended complaint within 1 week. And that is really going to give us a clearer picture of what this case is going to look like moving forward. Of course, I'll continue to track that and keep you up to date. In Fort Myers, I'm Jamie Ostroff.